What makes the J School special? How long is this video?
I had a great foundation.
Everything about the college is special.
It's not an exaggeration to say that Merrill College is one of the best programs of its kind in the country.
Quality of the students who are just amazing and get more and more incredible every year.
The entire Maryland experience prepared me for life after college. The quality of the classes through the J School, the internships I did, the opportunities to work at the campus TV station, the campus radio station, the Diamondback.
Location, location, location.
The fact that, like, for my classes on Tuesdays, I literally just hop on the metro and we have to go do live shots right outside of the Capitol.
And they hired the best professors, particularly in the DC area.
Homework is just to go out into the field and get stories. Like, we're working reporters. And the fact that that's quote unquote homework to us, like, is insane to me.
The quality of my colleagues who are here to brainstorm about approaches to teaching and just to sort of constantly be improving that experience.
Having the ability to specialize in sports really tees our students up to thrive once they get into the workplace.
Everything that I did in my labs and with my teachers prepared me for when I got to the real world.
I would not be the journalist I am today without the support of my professors.
The College of Journalism was really an awesome experience for me, I think.
I had no doubt about my skill level when I left Maryland.
I ultimately did not end up becoming a journalist. I went into science and then policy. But the skills that I learned in communication and storytelling have actually been pretty crucial in all of the paths that I did end up pursuing.
I just have so many wonderful memories. I could spend an hour relating some of those. I won't do that to you.
Well, I was hired in 1968 to be the chair of what was then the Department of Journalism, Public Relations, and Broadcasting. So what we tried to do is to would be able to use the special advantages of being in Maryland and being next door to the nation's capital. Our building was on the main mall. It was next to the library. It was in a prime location, but the building wasn't adequate.
I began going for classes to this tiny little building. The beautiful building that you all go to at Merrill College didn't exist.
Knight Hall is a wonderful facility. I hope you have a chance to wander through, see the exhibits, talk to some students and faculty members. You know, one of my favorite things to do is to lean over the balcony outside my office and listen to the tour guides that are bringing prospective students and their parents through the atrium. They talk about sunlight and transparency and those values as they relate to journalism.
When I was there, we had far fewer women. In fact, women had not achieved majority status at the school by that point. And we had far fewer broadcast journalism majors. In fact, we were a much smaller component in the college.
Maryland had a great print journalism program, but what I found after I transferred was there was a lack in resources in broadcast.
We launched our first news bureaus all the way back in 1990. So what happens is students, both undergrads and grads, as sort of one of their final experiences here, can choose to work out in a newsroom in Annapolis or in Washington or here in College Park. They're reporting stories that'll eventually run on news publications all around the state and sometimes around the country.
When I joined the faculty in 1999, it was with the intention of both teaching J360 and helping the college to create its TV version of the Capitol News Service.
I'm Mara Scavo-Campo in Annapolis.
House panel wants to keep children ages 4 to 8 strapped into booster seats instead of seatbelts.
Executive Doug Duncan met with a room full of reporters today.
If you've ever been in a bind and needed a car to run errands, shop, or attend social events, Metro has a solution for you.
And so I was there helping to launch it. I was a part of it through the first 10 years, and then I became the Broadcast Bureau Director for the Capitol News Service.
Metro users will now have another option other than the bus and the train.
We launched this sports focus and this Povich Center that More recently, we launched an investigative bureau. And so the investigative work that both undergrads and grads do in that investigative center, their work gets phenomenal play in big places like PBS and the Washington Post.
Summer of 1973, I wrote a story for the Richmond Times-Dispatch. I was there as a newspaper fund intern, copy editing intern. The editors there talked to me a lot about my experiences at Maryland, and I showed them some of my clips from the Diamondback, and then they felt comfortable giving me the assignment to write a story for the perspective page of their Sunday paper about the Congressional Black Caucus, and I did. And that story won the Society of Professional Journalists SDX Mark of Excellence Award for the Region 2.
My memory from college then was taking a typing test to be admitted to the School of Journalism and how terrified I was.
The typewriters were in the classes already, so I sat at a typewriter, we were being timed, and I noticed pretty quickly that my E kept falling off.
Coming here, I have loved every minute of being a teacher.
I admire everyone who has done so much for the university. I admire Lucy Douglas tremendously. She really created Merrill College into what it is today.
Our students have done well. So many are out in markets large, small, medium, and of course at the network.
We may be celebrating our 50th anniversary in tough times, but tough times are times for leaders to lead. Merrill College's faculty, students, graduates, and staff are helping lead journalism to a new future, a future where journalism is trusted and works the way our founders intended.
That's why I wanted to make this video and wish Merrill College a fantastic 50th anniversary.
I'm very, very proud of having had a small role to play.
And I am so proud to be a Terp, and I am Merrill made.
Thank you. Thank you, University of Maryland. Thank you, College of Journalism.
Happy 50th anniversary to the Merrill College. Everyone knows Merrill made students are the best.
Congratulations on 50 fabulous years, Merrill College.
The future is very bright.